Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Rinat Khasanov. I'm a registered investment advisor here in Russian Federation. But today we're gonna talk about American markets, about our technical forecast of it, and about our service, about what we can do for you in the market, in portfolio management. We are talking about market with the technical analysis, and we always meaning that we are also value investors, and the valuation of U.S. stocks is now a problem in my view. It's a problem which market begin to understand, and we see that when we look at the graphs. So let's look at the S&P 500, and you see that there was some growth during the week, and also S&P shows rather good results year to date. But in my view, all the American indices are now facing some kind of resistance. You see there is a blue resistance line. The market was on unbelievable 7,000, but only for a few moments. Now after that, down, and down. And the question of valuation is now becoming the main point in a view to the American market. Yes, there is still some very big trend to uptrend because of all these things, relations with I, related with IT, and in my view it's a bubble, but not everybody thinks so. And the trend is still exists. I showed it to you several times before that there is a reversal model. That means that market is turning down, but it has found, you see there, for example, and it has found a force to grow up again. It's very hard to understand. Yes, mostly it was related with news. I don't know. Companies raise prices for HDD and something like that. But still, after some short periods of growth, you see that market then fall again. And the technical picture in S&P shows you that. Also, if you look at Nasdaq, the situation looks different, but also very clear tops. And I can say that it's a double top technical picture. It's a double top technical picture you see here and here. So in my view, Nasdaq is also on the top side. And yes, it may still find some, news. For example, one company from Magnificent Seven will show you a very good results, but still the question of valuation will still remain in a table, but some kind of craziness in the U.S. market really exists, because what else? What kind of force will feed this growth. It's very hard for me to understand. But technical analysis show us that in US market, in S&P, in Nasdaq, and also in Dow Jones, there is a very clear top pictures. Market reached the turning point, in my view, in all these three indices, and now looking down, and probably with some move up, but the trend is becoming very clear at this point. Also looks at our portfolio. Our portfolio shows very good results because it's a value, we only buy undervalued stock, and the market shows us, and you see from the result of this January, and also from the previous year, that the market show reversing to undervalued stocks. Some traditional stocks, for example, which are mostly undervalued in the US market. If you subscribe to our service, you will see a lot of valuation of American stocks, and we will continue doing that in this year too. So the result of our portfolio, it is an Excel file which we share with our customer, using WhatsApp group. If you subscribe, you will get this portfolio in your phone every time we change the structure. Every time. You see that the results are quite good. Please go to our website and subscribe to our service. I will be very glad to have you from among our customers. Our customer service includes American citizen. My friend Igor Kholodenko is the owner of this website. Our company is American one. Yes, I am Russian, but I'm here to help, and we have a 10 years experience only doing that. You see that from 16 years we are showing growing, much better results than S&P 500, and in all the years we had positive alpha regarding to S&P. So please subscribe. I will be glad to see you among our customers. Also, some additional graphs. First of all, let's look at the US dollar index, which has fallen rather significantly, and now trying to find some kind of stability, but I'm not sure that is gonna be. Yes, there was a fall in a gold yesterday, but and many people see that the growth in gold and silver was the sign of weakening dollar. But this situation shows you that dollar against Aussie currency, and some kind of movement of capital from US assets you see from this graph. Yes, maybe it also shows a trade activity, but also a capital movement too. So in my view, dollar will find some support and will move to the right. And also there is another problem for American market: the growing yield in US bonds. Yes, maybe Chinese sell bonds, maybe some others, but and the problem with budget deficit still exists in the USA and will be there for many years. So we see that there is a potential growth of yield in USA, and when it will go somewhere there to 4.5%, market will begin to accept that, yes, and fear that. And if we will see the yield of around 5%, we will see maybe some panics, some sales in US, very high valued stocks. So the bubble in the US, in my view, still exists. We are in a defend position with our portfolio. We are on undervalued stock, but the movement, I'm not sure. Will give you my forecast, my negative forecast for S&P, for Nasdaq, and maybe also for Dow Jones. So take care of yourself, and thank you very much.